welcome to Asian Pulse TV, an informative and resourceful station. I'm your host Manbir Randhawa, and today we are broadcasting from the unceded territories of Silvertooth Nation, Mokim, Kwantlen, and Katsi Nation. We feel very blessed for the generosity of the first people who shared their traditional and ancestral land with us to live, laugh, and grow. Every year on August 15th, India's Independence Day is observed. It is a public holiday to honor the nation's independence from the United Kingdoms in the year of 1947. Let me tell you, it was not easy for India to bear that brunt. History of India unveils the tragedy that unfolded during the times of partition of India and Pakistan into two separate nations, and wounds have not yet healed. These days, we don't talk about those wounds, but we talk about the progress of the country, and that's what we want to focus at. The Hindu Sikh Forum in Surrey, BC organizes India Day celebrations in Surrey, which includes flag hosting, national anthem singing, face painting, other fun activities. So please go out and check it out. Friends are the family that we choose. First Sunday of August is celebrated as Friendship Day, so we are hoping that you will have a fun day with your friends. Originally, Friendship Day was a marketing strategy for Hallmark in the 1930s, but then it became a trend and now a national observation. It's time for a quick break, and let's hear a word from our sponsors.
I understand how important it is to have a place called home, and it's frustrating using your hard-earned money on rent. Vic Prasad can make you a homeowner. Get pre-approved services provided to first-time buyers and new immigrants. You can qualify for mortgage even if you have bad credit. Call Vic Prasad now on 604-306-6647. Vic Prasad is associated with Craft Mortgages Canada Incorporated.
For any kind of visa-related services, contact Milky Way Immigration, a galaxy of opportunities located at Unit 209-9547 152 Street, Surrey, BC. They have licensed immigration consultants, placement officers, and LMIA experts to meet your immigration and recruitment needs. Book one-time free consultation either on Facebook or by calling 604-396-0005. Bollywood Banquet Hall and Conference Center, located at Pile Business Center at 201-8166 128th Street in Surrey. No celebration is too small to accommodate you. They have newly renovated 2 halls to serve you, up to 1,000 guest capacity, top-notch chefs to delight you with delectable and heavenly cuisine. So just call Bollywood Banquet Hall at 604-598-2700 for your events. For all your party rental needs, a Langley Party Rental is open under the new management. The location is Unit 230-19358 6th Street in Langley. No job is too small or too big for your special occasions. So give them a call at 604-530-9155 or email info@langleypartyrentals1@outlook.com. United Pallets and Crates is located at 11585 134th Street in Surrey, BC. Give Sam Dooler a call at 604-760-2028 or call the office number at 604-634-2001. You can also visit the website, which is www.unitedpalletsandcrates.com, or send us email at info@palletsandcrates.com. Thank you, sponsors. Today in our studio, we have a woman whose deeds speak louder than her words. Gurjinder Bhurji is a realtor by profession, owner of Styling and Confidence Beauty Salon in York Center, and also a community worker by passion. For the last few years, she has worked with the city of Surrey on a local health event called Run Surrey Run. So let's talk to her and learn about this program. Hello and welcome to Asian Pulse TV. I'm your host Manbir Randhawa, and today I have a very special guest in our studio. I'm talking about Ms. Gurjinder Bhurji, who is not only a realtor, but she owns a salon and also a community activist. Today, she's going to talk about Run Surrey Run, which is a community initiative by her in collaboration with City of Surrey. Welcome.
Thank you, Manbir and Asian Pulse TV for having me on your show.
That's our honor. I will start with your introduction, though I have introduced her, but that's very little. She has a lot on her plate and she is doing a lot of amazing stuff, which I would let her talk.
Thank you. So basically, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਬੋਲਿਆ that I am a realtor.
Yeah.
So I've been working in real estate for the past 14 years.
Yes.
I also bought a salon during COVID time, so I've
Okay.
been working on that as well with the staff of 6. It's doing really well now. Things have picked up. So that's a business that is going to grow as well. And then I'm also doing the Run Surrey Run. So that's more of a community health event for all ages, all abilities, being inclusive, trying to get a walk run in our city, downtown, a road run. Run and walk, basically. Basically, you see Vancouver Sun Run,
Yes.
so many other runs in other cities, Langley, these cities have these runs, but our city, which is the fastest growing city, Surrey, we don't have a road race. So
Yes.
that was the goal of this, was to initiate something that's doable by all communities and all ages as well.
Okay. So I wanted to talk more about her other businesses, but let's just dive into the Run Surrey Run initiative. She mentioned that there are other races in the city, like absolutely Vancouver race is very famous, and there are other races that happens all around, but Surrey never had one. So when was this started?
So Surrey actually did have one in about 2012 and 13. It was a full marathon, 42 kilometers, and there was a portion that was a smaller run. But after the second one, I think they had some issues, so it didn't continue.
Okay.
So I think my vision for this one was, because I'm a runner, I'm always outside. I love being outside, whether I walk, run, or do biking. Is that, you see Coffee Loc, you see outside walking, running, that let's have a community road race in city of Surrey.
Yeah.
A lot of people go to Vancouver Sun Run.
Yes,
They love
I
it.
do.
Yeah, you love that feeling of community, having to get a bib and medals and timing. The finish line, it feels great.
So
and you're
good.
with friends and family.
Even
right?
if you're competitive or you're not competitive, it's an amazing feeling. I
It
must
is an
say.
amazing feeling, right?
Yeah.
So that's the goal of this was, why don't we try to get a walk run in our city.
Yes.
We have a beautiful city.
Of
If you look at
course we
downtown,
do.
it's such a growing, beautiful city with all the high rises.
Yeah.
So why are we not showcasing our city?
Mm-hmm.
So I've been working with the city of Surrey since like last 4 years or so.
All right.
Our goal was to launch this event in 2020, but COVID hit.
Yeah.
Then we were like, what are we going to do now? But then we saw Vancouver Sun Run and other runs going virtual.
Mm-hmm.
So we decided to launch Run Surrey Run as
Okay.
virtual.
All right.
RBC, I took this vision to RBC as well as the city of Surrey. I just have the poster with me as well. So they were, they saw the vision as well. So they were like, yes, we will, support you. So I've had them as a community partner from day one.
Okay.
Even through the virtual, they were very
All
good
right.
that they stayed with me and then just kept going. This year, City of Surrey has sponsored as well. So,
Yeah.
and along
So a
with
lot
other
of big
sponsors,
names.
yeah, a lot of big names and other, even any kind of help was great. So even other sponsors that came on board, whether it was little, it didn't matter because to get this thing launched, right?
Yeah.
So that support was really needed because with the city's vision, when we did the virtual, we had about 400 people.
Okay.
So in a COVID time when we
Yeah.
were like supposed to be hiding,
Yes.
I had 400 people get out
Yeah.
on the roads, in the parks.
Okay.
We gave them medals, we gave them virtual bibs.
All right.
So they all went out and did this as a team. We
Yeah,
were
yeah.
being a team, right?
Okay.
Run Surrey Run. So then 2022 we decided to launch the first one.
Okay.
So last year we had close to 400 people in person.
Awesome.
We had a DJ at the finish line.
That's a great
We had,
achievement.
RBC was still there, and then some of the City of Surrey councillors came out too, and they loved the event. They thought it was, the route was great. Good feedback from everybody, even the city was very happy with it. And this year,
this
came on
year
board.
we are in hoping to have more.
Yeah, so our goal is basically to grow it,
Yes.
right?
Of course.
Gradually.
Yes.
So we don't want 10,000 people all of a sudden on the road. Right now, if we double, we say this year we're aiming for 1,000 people.
Okay.
Okay, so it can be any, kids ran it last year. We had a 7-year-old to a 77-year-old.
Yeah, because you
And
can
they walked it, too,
Yes, you can
right?
walk it. I wanted
Yes.
to stress on the fact that though the name says Run Surrey Run,
Yeah.
but it's not only for running; it's also for walking. You can walk 5 kilometers or 10 kilometers,
Yes.
and then I'll head on to asking another question about the virtual and in-person run. I'm just going to share. You can share the differences.
Yeah. So basically, in person is you are there.
Yes.
So
you're
when
actually
you,
running with all your gears up.
with all your gears up. So when you register, you get a bib.
Yes.
Your medal will be given to you at the
Something
finish
that
line.
measures.
That has your number on it.
Okay.
So and because there's a timing chip as well.
Yeah.
So the thing about this event is because we're growing it slowly. It's not a measured race, although we have competition, like people competitive running as well. They
Okay.
want to run for time. The route is a little bit over it's around 5.3K, and the other is 10.6.
Okay.
So it's not like a proper 10K. Eventually, we want to get to that, right?
Okay.
That's our goal. And it's a double loop. So you do 5K, if you want to
And
do
then
10K, you can go and do the
Around
second
again.
loop.
Okay.
So you get the bib, and then you get your medal at the finish line, right? So,
Awesome.
and t-shirts are optional, but we have an iron-on badge that you can actually put on your own t-shirt.
Okay.
So it says Run Surrey Run 2023.
Is
So you
there
can
a
put
cost difference then? There's a cost to register.
No, so virtual is cheaper.
Okay.
Because you're not using the road,
Okay.
that's like you do it at your own time. But the in-person registration adult is $45.
Adults,
seniors,
45 only.
yeah, and seniors are 35, and
See, you get
students
the
35
discount.
as well. Right?
Students and seniors get $10 off, which is 35 only. And let me tell you one thing. This money is not going in anyone's pocket. This is the initiative that goes back into the community.
Exactly, because you have to close down road.
Yes,
you have to have,
there
you
is
have
lot of
police,
cost.
traffic management. Everything's there that can cost money to get that done, right? The virtual is a little different because virtual means that you can do it anywhere at your own time, at your own pace.
Even on your own treadmill?
Yeah.
Okay.
So when we did the virtual the first time in 2021, sorry, people did it on treadmills, they did it on bikes. So basic goal was to cover that distance.
Yeah, so that your bib could record it.
Yes,
Yeah,
your bib, and you get a virtual bib, which means you'll send an email out you can print your bib, and then you can also, they give you an app that you
Yeah.
log in.
So with
you
your
can't
phone,
cheat.
with your
You have to, you actually have to do it. Any
Okay.
which way, you have to log it in.
Yes.
So you can walk it around your park, right? You can walk on the road, you can go to, anywhere basically to do it. You can do a hike, even,
Okay.
right?
All
So
right.
that's the virtual differences. Anywhere you can do it. If you're in, Kelowna, you can do it there. You can do it anywhere in the world.
Okay. Now I have a better understanding of
Yes.
what virtual means. So I'll explain it to my viewers here. You are still running. You're running on treadmill. You're running around your house, or you're running anywhere, but you just don't have to be present in the community. That's again for your own safety if you're cautious about not being in the community. But let me tell you, community events are fun. So I'm going to ask her what fun activities we have at the event.
So the biggest fun is being with everybody
Yes,
else.
being with everyone
right?
else, yeah.
You can grab teams. A lot of people have joined on as a team, so they have the option to bring their own T-shirts, bring their own
Awesome.
colors, right?
Yeah, and you can iron
You
your
can iron badge, right? So there's a few door prizes. I'm saying so a few gift cards we're
Okay.
giving out,
Yeah.
like for the fastest runner, best costume. So there's a few of them that are there, but
and
get
at the end
creative.
there is DJ.
There's a DJ.
Yeah, that's
okay,
fun.
so you come in and I have a really cool DJ we had last year as well. This is a new DJ that's coming on.
Okay.
Eventually, the goal is to make it more fun,
Yeah.
but to grow it. Right now, it's just let's just get this going.
Yes.
Let's get it bigger, and we succeed this year. Then we want to go bigger next year. So our
And
goal is-
are you still accepting sponsorships?
So we are currently pretty well. I mean, I would like to say yes.
Yeah.
But then all our print media, everything has
Yes,
gone out.
yeah.
So if they're still willing to come on board, I'm definitely taking on sponsorship.
See,
Okay.
sponsors can still consider for the next time because this is an annual event. This is going to happen again and again. With your support, we can take it to the bigger level. But this year, there is going to be fun activities, and I am an active participant of races. I can tell you there is refreshment. I'm going to ask her that. Would there be any water facility, any volunteer facility, or any snack facility?
So we actually have been recruiting volunteers. Last year, Kids Play was there.
Okay.
This year, Surrey Crime Prevention is bringing their volunteers. We have
Awesome.
school volunteers.
Yes.
We have on our website, we recruited a lot of volunteers for this race as well. We have Fruticana, so they're bringing,
Some kind
apples
of,
and
yeah,
some
fruit.
fruit as well. We can't have any cooked food.
Of
It has
course.
to be just like packaged or fruit. That's all. That's all.
Because when you're
the water's there all along the route, right?
Okay.
Yeah, and as we grow, let's see where it goes, right?
Yes.
We want to try to be also as green as possible with this event as well. So we're trying to be cautious of that as well
Okay.
this year as well. But definitely, people love the event. We've learned a lot from the last event.
Yes.
So we're trying to,
Every year it's
upgrade
a
and-
learning experience.
As it grows and grows, it's going to be a learning curve.
And we are requesting our viewers, our community members, to come out and participate in this event, because this is a family event. So talking about family, we'll just touch a little bit about her family. Her family is going to be there. She's going to be there. She's going to be running with you guys. So let's talk about that.
So I'm not allowed to run.
Yeah, because of her knee injury, she's going to
because being the race director,
Okay.
I have to overlook everything. A lot of people
Too
ask
bad.
me, why are you not running? And it was too bad because
Yeah. She loves doing
I love doing it. I wanted to run last year. They're like, no,
Yeah.
you can't run. You can't walk.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, that's fine. I have to stay back and
Okay.
watch it. But yes, my family, they all volunteer. I have 2 doctors who will be there.
Okay.
Both my daughters will be there. Dr. Birch, of course, shows up as well. He walked it last year as well.
Okay.
A lot of friends and family.
Yes.
They join in. They
Yes.
loved it last year. We even have strollers and babies as well, right? So they bring their strollers. But family, it is our team is great.
Yeah.
And it's getting bigger as this is growing. So I have a great team who works on this one as well.
Okay.
That's why if you look on our website, it's very professionally done.
Awesome.
So we have everything's there. We're trying to make it a professional, get it to that level,
Yeah,
eventually
yeah,
even
yeah.
further level
Yeah.
as well. Even the bibs everything's very professionally done.
See, it's a family event. Even if she's not running, her family's going to be there. She's
Yeah.
going to be there to support our community and cheerlead the runners like me. So we need you there. And next question would be about the registration process. I know personally that you can go online on the website and register yourself, but let me ask her.
Okay, so yes, if you go on runstory.run.com, there's a registration link there. So you just click on there and then you
And
can
follow the
register.
instructions.
Yeah, you can register for a virtual 5K, 10K, or in-person 5K, 10K, or a team.
Yeah, as a
Yeah,
team
doctor.
also you can
Yeah.
participate.
And we also have charities, 6 charities on board.
Okay.
So you have the option to get a team and raise some funds and donate to that charity
Okay.
as well. So which is a great thing to do if you're giving back to the
Yes,
community.
yes.
Those things go directly to them.
Yes.
So we just have their website on there.
Yeah.
And then you just register. It's an easy process, but you will have to create a Running Room account because it is through Running Room.
Okay.
So once you go there, it asks you to create
Yeah.
an account, then you can go ahead and register.
So the registration process is very simple. I do know that for some people it's a new concept to pay for the race, but the reasons to pay for that are numerous. You're actually giving back to the community, just as she mentioned that you can raise funds for certain communities that are on board, which is again, all that information is available online. My last question. I wanted to find out, being in the health industry and being very active yourself, could you tell our viewers the benefits of just being healthy in general, not only about this race? Of course, this race is gonna be helpful in one way or the other. Maybe you want to start somewhere, so this is a good start, or maybe you want to continue your journey and progress, so this is a good platform. But let's just talk about health in general, the message that you would like to give to our viewers.
So I think a lot of people would know that I went through a lot of trauma with my birth of my first son. I've had 5 C-sections, pretty well. Because of that, I had to recover.
Okay.
I put on a lot of weight, but it was a lot of recovery time
Yes.
for me. I am not a runner, never ran in my life. Okay, so eventually I did go to gyms and stuff. I was
Yes.
an outdoor person. Started walking on the treadmill, and then I did the Vancouver Sun Run.
Okay.
The one time I did that,
Yeah.
it was like an addiction. You know how once you
Yes.
start running, you're like, oh my God, I want to do it again.
I wanted to do that.
I want that medal, right?
Yeah.
So I did the Vancouver Sun Run. I did it a few times, and then somebody just said, you do 10K, why don't you train for 21?
Okay.
Half marathon. So
All
I
right.
started training for half marathon. So I ran quite a few half marathons. I ran the BMO, Scotiabank, Run for Water, Chili Chase, everything.
That's
rubber
your way
ducky.
of giving back and
It was-
keeping
It
yourself
was
healthy.
a good way to keep. I was watching myself, and I was also growing,
Yes.
mentally and spiritually, and the focus was coming. Like it was just being a lot of focus, and then plus I lost a lot of weight. I felt great, so that was one of the ways. Then I started volunteering and helping other women start training for the Vancouver Sun Run.
Okay.
They loved it, so I took out teams to that. And then when Surrey had a run, I brought out a team there as well. Physical health is important because
Yes.
it's related to your mental health.
Yes.
Even now, I am out on my bike for 2.5 hours,
Okay.
or I run 10 or close to 15K or
Yeah,
walk.
yeah.
And this is like every day pretty well if I can get out. So I'm so tanned. Right? But it's good for your mental.
B12 is also good.
Yeah, and vitamin D is
No
great.
harms in tanning.
Great for your skin,
Yeah.
right? Because you're just sweating out everything
Yes.
stress-wise.
Yes.
So I promote that to a lot of people. And this was the goal of this. It's like, we should be healthy. It's nice to be indoors. Kids are tech savvy.
Yes.
Get out. This is a good way for you to get the kids out as well.
Kids out as well.
Fresh air is amazing for you. Nature is amazing for
Nature
you. It's
is
a
amazing.
healing process for you,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah.
And even my runs and walks now are my meditation. It's my get that energy
Yes.
out, get a positive energy inside.
Exactly.
That's what I'm trying to motivate everybody else. Our city needs it. We are one of the fastest growing cities and we don't have a road race, so our goal is let's get a run, walk in Surrey.
Yeah.
That's
And
the
we
big goal.
encourage you all
That's us.
to participate. She has map layout and you can download it on the website. You can even go to City of Surrey to get your pamphlet like that to understand the route. I personally would encourage you to go check it out a day before so that you know how you're running, especially if you're competitive. And if you're not, then just go with the flow.
That's it.
So, yeah. And then before I go, I want to thank her from the bottom of my heart to start this initiative. And I'm thanking on your behalf too, because you will thank yourself to not only participate in this, but to come and encourage others to run. With that, I think I'm done with my questions. I'll leave to Ms. Gurjinder Bhurji if she wants to say anything for you guys. Otherwise, we will say you goodbye.
Well, I would love everybody to be participating in this. We want to grow this slowly, and it's a walk, run. Don't get scared that you have to run.
Yeah.
So please join because this is going to be the next biggest event as it grows in City of Surrey.
And the registration is open. There is a deadline. She must mention that.
So August 25th
Yes,
is
August
where we're
25th.
hoping to get everybody registered.
Okay. And what would happen after that?
So we'll look at the registrations. If we still have openings, then we'll extend the registration.
Okay.
Okay.
So you have August 25th as a deadline. Otherwise, the tickets might go higher. Might. I'm just assuming. But I personally try to finish things at the deadline. So go ahead and do it. Let's support this event and let's come out and give this message to City of Surrey that we want this again and again every year.
Thank you, Manveer. Thank you, Pulse TV, for having me here.
I thank Ms. Gurjinder Bhurji for being our guest and allowing us to have this wonderful interview with you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Bhurji. Moving to our announcement sections, we would like to remind you that every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday evenings, Richmond Night Market is open until the end of September. So to all those late night eaters, you can have access to the world's different cuisines. This year, Mushtari Begum Indian Classical Music and Dance Festival will be held at Massey Theatre on September 23rd at 7 p.m. For tickets and more information, please call Massey Theatre at 604-521-5050. Brampton, Ontario will host the Fiji Festival 2023. If you are planning to be in Toronto and want to attend this free event, then head to Fiji Park. Festival will be the festival will be held between 11 a.m. until 6 p.m. on August 12th, Saturday. Join the run that is being organized in Surrey, which is called Run Surrey Run. You can register for this event until August 25th, and the race is on September 10th. Anime. It is a Japanese culture celebration. Anime Revolution 2023 is taking place from 18th to 20th at Vancouver Convention Centre at 1055 West Wing. The ticket office opens at 9 a.m. until 12 noon all these 3 days. There will be exhibits, panels, presentations, and performances. You can get your tickets on their website as well. 53rd Independence Day of Fiji will be celebrated on October 14th at 6:30 p.m. at Bollywood Banquet Hall in Surrey. For sponsorships and other details, contact Kevin Chand at 604-562-4569 or Sarah Sharma at 604-992-7253. Shakti Society is presenting 4th Annual Shakti Film Festival on October 13th and 14th at the SFU Theatre. which is located in Central City in Surrey. For more information, please call Sonia Andhi at 604-307-8796 or Neeti at 604-506-0953. If you have missed our shows, you can watch it again tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. and again on Saturday at 5:30 p.m. on Shaw Cable Network. All of our shows are also uploaded on our YouTube channel. We bring you 3 different shows. First one is Fiji in Focus, which you can watch on Tuesdays at 10 p.m., Thursdays at 2:30 p.m., and Sundays at 4 p.m. VT Vibes is broadcasted on Thursday at 10 p.m. and again on Sundays at 4:30 p.m. Kamila Singh Show is broadcasted on Mondays at 10 a.m. and again on Sundays at 5:30 p.m. You can find all of our shows under our YouTube channel, and you can like, subscribe, and share. Today's thought is also about friendship. I would say honor the friendships that allow you to pick up from where you left off. Regardless of how long it's been since you connected, the friendships that survive hiatus, silences, and spaces, those are the connections that never die. Thank you for joining me today. I'm your host, Manbir Randhawa. I'll see you next week.
I understand how important it is to have a place called home, and it's frustrating using your hard-earned money on rent. Vic Prasad can make you a homeowner. Get pre-approved services provided to first-time buyers and new immigrants. You can qualify for mortgage even if you have bad credit. Call Vic Prasad now on 604-306-6647. Vic Prasad is associated with Craft Mortgages Canada Incorporated.
For any kind of visa-related services, contact Milky Way Immigration, a galaxy of opportunities located at Unit 209-9547 152 Street, Surrey, BC. They have licensed immigration consultants, placement officers, and LMIA experts to meet your immigration and recruitment needs. Book one-time free consultation either on Facebook or by calling 604-396-0005. Bollywood Banquet Hall and Conference Center, located at Pile Business Center at 201-8166 128th Street in Surrey. No celebration is too small to accommodate you. They have newly renovated 2 halls to serve you, up to 1,000 guest capacity, top-notch chefs to delight you with delectable and heavenly cuisine. So just call Bollywood Banquet Hall at 604-598-2700 for your events.